Nobody takes down Angelsnup 7 easy. There's a reason why, after 100 channels destroyed, Angelsnup 7 is still here. There's a reason why nobody want to get in a beef with Angelsnup 7. But you don't take me seriously, and now your ass is barbecued. See, they say that Angelsnup 7 don't care about the people. But Angelsnup 7 cares about the people because I'm bold enough to tell you the truth, and I don't give a damn if you give me a dime. I'm not looking for your money.
When I seen how LLW was gonna be, I cut him off. I changed my phone number. I changed my cell phone number. I didn't want to be nowhere around him. I don't want to hear him, nothing. And so that's what's wrong with him. Because see, I didn't try to have a civil relationship with him. Because nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like, I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga. You took my son's, because nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga. Because nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga. Because nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga. Because nigga, you took my son's ashes out. He keep trying to make it seem like I took her son's ashes because she took my money. Nigga, how could you have took my son's ashes because I took your money? You didn't find out until I took the money until after you left, nigga.
You a gay. Goddamn lesbian. You talking about Nova might be a lesbian. You a motherfucking lesbian, bitch. You is nasty.
This is you on the motherfucking screen, you bad built, fat, sloppy ass, out of shape, penguin looking.
No, but you letting her do this on your channel. That is so sad.
Yo, ugly.
You is so stupid, Noble. You is so stupid, Nandy. You is just like none of these, bitch. You is so stupid. You are too pussy. You are gay. Goddamn lesbian. You talking about Nova might be a lesbian. You a motherfucking lesbian, bitch. You is nasty.
This is you on the motherfucking screen, you bad built, fat, sloppy ass, out of shape, penguin looking.
No, but you letting her do this on your channel. That is so sad.
Yo, ugly.
You is so stupid, Noble. You is so stupid, Nandy. You is just like none of these, bitch. You is so stupid. You are too pussy. You are gay. Goddamn lesbian. You talking about Nova might be a lesbian. You a motherfucking lesbian, bitch. You is nasty.
This is you on the motherfucking screen, you bad built, fat, sloppy ass, out of shape, penguin looking.
No, but you letting her do this on your channel. That is so sad.
Yo, ugly.
You is so stupid, Noble. You is so stupid, Nandy. You is just like none of these, bitch. You is so stupid. You are too pussy. You are gay. Goddamn lesbian. You talking about Nova might be a lesbian. You a motherfucking lesbian, bitch. You is nasty.
This is you on the motherfucking screen, you bad built, fat, sloppy ass, out of shape, penguin looking.
No, but you letting her do this on your channel. That is so sad.
Yo, ugly.
You is so stupid, Noble. You is so stupid, Nandy. You is just like none of these, bitch. You is so stupid.
Let me address Aleeyah.
Thank you.
Kiss his ass, bitch. Kiss his dead ass, bitch.
Aleeyah, somebody
No,
said
you
that
ain't
you
gonna let
called
her
me.
talk to me anytime. Ain't no motherfucking body gonna talk to me like that. Now you can cut me out.
Let me say
You can cut me off if you want to. Yeah, you gonna let her come on here talking this shit to me.
Get her back, bro, Noble.
I did not cut you off, Aleeyah.
Hey, don't say nothing else. Me and her gonna talk.
I want to address something. Somebody said
Yes, ma'am.
that you called me stupid. I want you to address that. Because somebody in the chat room said you called me stupid.
I was talking about her. I was saying her name.
Oh, okay. That's all I wanted to know.
And I went back and said, I mean, Nandy, you a stupid bitch. That's what I said. But you know what, Noble? If I said something, you know I'm going to say it.
I got you.
I'm going to say it.
I just wanted to clear that up.
But that was a slip. That was a slip.
Because the folks in the chat.
Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly.
To try to get to know the city because he might be, trying to stay there even after he leaves. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he leaves. Well, when he leaves, I go in his bedroom, and to my surprise, he has his briefcase still here. So I went over and I tried to unlock it. I thought it would be locked, and it wasn't. Oh my goodness. I opened up that suitcase. It was full of medicine. Full of bottles of medicine that had not been touched, but had different dates on them and different numbers on them, as though he had been going to pick up these pills, but he wasn't taking them. Like I keep telling people, he needs to take that Seroquel. Okay? So after I seen that, now I'm like, it's like being in a horror movie. You know how they be going, the music going dun, dun, dun. And so I look and I see some papers, and I picked the papers up. I looked through them and I seen that it was court papers about his case, which he had lied to me and said he was unjustly locked up. Remember? I'm reading this stuff and I got so alarmed. First thing I did was go and got the ones that was pertinent, and I went and copied them on my machine. And then I put them back. So when he came back, oh yeah, by the way, so let me be perfectly clear. Now we're married, right? We're still married, even though it's shaky. He also looked like about $2,000, which I didn't know anything about, in his suitcase. So I looked at it like, well, if he's gonna leave, he's never offered me a dime to be here. I gotta just take three of these hundreds of dollars. So I took $300 and closed it down. Now he's still there. Never.
You have reached the National Sexual Assault Hotline, operated by RAIN. To continue in English, press 1. Para continuar en español, presione el número. To reach a hotline staff member in your area, please press 1 now. If you are a member of the U.S. military or are calling about someone who is, we are about to connect you to a center in Toledo, Ohio. If you prefer to be connected to a center in another state, please press 1 now. Please hold while we connect your call to the Rape Treatment Center nearest you.
Good afternoon, YWCA Hope Center. This is Micah. How can I help you?
Yes, My name is Taalik, and I'm just trying to get some advice on something that happened to me in 2013. I This might be unusual or rare, but I'm a male, and I was raped by a female in 2013.
Okay.
And I sort of overlooked everything and kept it to myself. It's sort of embarrassing, really. But this female is on the internet right now, and she's actually bragging about what she done to me. In 2013, she raped me, and she also stole money from me. And she's actually on the internet bragging about how she stole my money and raped me. And I'm looking for advice on how to proceed. I looked on the internet. It said in Ohio that you can still report a rape uh, within 20 years or something like that. I'm not really familiar, and so I saw your phone number, and I decided to give you a call. Maybe you can give me some kind of advice on how I should move forward.
Yeah. What I could do is see if I can connect you in with someone, but I just need a little bit more information. Is your first name Taalik?
It's Taalik.
Thank you. And last name?
It's Ibn'rad.
Okay, wait. So it's IBN?
No, Ibn'rad. Like ice, boy, nice, rat, apple, dog.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, no.
And your phone number, please.
Yeah, 419-270-6665.
So I have to send it to my dispatcher? I thought I was the one to call. What is today? The 30th?
Yes.
30th to the 31st. Betty. Okay, so let's see if I can get Betty for you. Where's your number? Betty. There you are. Let me see if I can try to connect you in. This will be just a moment, please.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks. Here we go. So sorry for the delay. Go ahead, please.
Yes.
Hello, Taalik?
Yes. How you doing?
Hi, how do you say your name? How do you say it?
Taalik.
Taalik. Okay,
Yeah.
Taalik, how can I help you? I'm Betty.
Yeah, how you doing, Betty?
I'm good. So what's going on? Tell me.
Well, to make a long story short, Back in 2013, I was a little down on my luck and going through some things, unable to find a job, and I was having a little family problems and doing pretty bad. And I met a lady on the internet, and she seemed to be pretty nice or whatever. And to make a long story short, we started liking each other, and I went to visit her, and we established the fact that we liked each other, and we had a bogus marriage really, because she wanted to get married, and we didn't go to the courthouse or anything. We just wrote up some stuff and had it notarized. That type of marriage. So now, before I even got to that point, she really wasn't my type physically, but I liked her personality. And so I told her, before I even went to see her, I asked her, could she handle a sexless relationship? And she told me that she had been celibate for 10 years or so. That wouldn't even be a problem. I said that could change later, but right now I'm just not, I'm not feeling it. I'm not doing very well in life. I'm just not, I'm just not feeling that. So we got together. We had this marriage, and one night she just came into the room, and she just said, I don't want to be graphic, but what she said, I want some dick. And I told her, that's not what we discussed, and that's not what I'm about. And she forced herself on me. Basically, that's what happened. She forced herself on me. I just laid there and let her do whatever she needed to do. And like I said, I was in a bad place, and it was cold. I'm not used to being out in the world by myself. I'm used to other people paying the bills and doing whatever. And at that point in time, I really, like I said, I was in a bad shape. I didn't want to be out in the snow. So, she took advantage of that, and I just laid there. She jumped on top of me and did what she had to do. And I told her I wasn't interested. I said no. And she raped me twice, actually, while I was there, because I did not want her. I told her I did not want to do that. And what make it even worse is, like I told you, I was doing pretty bad in life, but I did have a couple of $100, and I was outside shoveling in the snow, and I had a small, what you call that? One of those little safe locker things. It was locked.
Right.
And I was outside shoveling the snow, and she found the keys. Something told me to take my keys with me, but I left the keys in her house, and she found the keys to my safe, and she stole $300 some or maybe $400 out of my safe.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's just and she also, my safe, that's where I moved in with her, so that's where I put all my personal documents, my birth certificate, social security card, title to my car, everything was in my safe. And so I was in trouble a few years ago, and with the law, and she found all my court papers, and I had to take a plea deal. I took a plea deal, not guilty by reason of insanity, and they were trying to force medication on me, and all my court papers was in the briefcase, and I was cuffing the medicine. I never took the medicine, and when she went into my safe, she saw all that medicine that I cuffed, because I was saving that medicine to show the judge I wasn't never taking taking that medication, but they was reporting. But they was reporting that I was doing well because of the medication, but I never took it. I was cuffing it.
Oh my.
Yes. So she went in my safe and saw my court papers, and so she's on the internet right now telling people about how she raped me, how she stole my money, and she telling people about my court papers and the medicine that she found in my I did not give her a permission to go in my safe. That's why it's locked. But the main thing here is that I did not want her, and I feel embarrassed, but I didn't know what to do. Actually, I just really realized that I was raped. At the time, I didn't really feel as though, because I'm a male, I guess that's supposed to be something cool or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, I just didn't feel that way.
But you were because she forced it, so that's great. Yep.
Yeah, she forced, because I told her many times, and if you listen to her on the internet, she was very, very upset because I wouldn't have sex with her. That's all she was talking about. And then she started coming on the internet talking about I'm impotent and I'm chemically castrated from taking the medicine, trying to embarrass somebody, making it worse, making me feel worse than the experience itself.
Right. Yeah. So what did you finally do? What happened? What was the final end of it then? She stole your stuff, and then did you leave, or what happened?
Well, I left. Well, this is the sad thing about it. Because I wasn't having sex with her like that, and like I told you, I was willing to overlook that she wasn't physically attracted to me, but we needed to. I didn't even know this lady two or 3 months. But she was in a hurry to get me in her bed. And I told her I wasn't ready for that. I told her my situation. I told her I'm in a bad place. Sex is not on my mind at all. And she told me sex wasn't on her mind. But when I actually got there, it was a whole different situation.
Yeah, right.
And I also told her I did not believe in God, and she's a Muslim. And this was shocking, is that a Muslim lady was acting this way, towards me. I'm like, wow, you're supposed to be a Muslim, and you believe in God, and you acting like some kind of sex maniac. And she also, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of those things. She drinks, she smokes. I don't use profane language. I don't cuss. She does all that cuss. She didn't do all that. She did not do all that stuff when we was talking on the phone before I actually moved in with her. All this came. I guess that's because she was sick. Because when I first moved in with her, she was going through a little ailment problem, and she was using a wheelchair for a little while. But as soon as she started getting well, all this started coming out. And she was angry at me. And
are you about the same age? Were you about the same age?
I was I forgot how old I was. I was 40 something. And she's matter of fact, she's almost 10 years older than me. And she lied about her. She lied to me about so many things. She told me that she was 5 years older than me. Turned out she's 9 years older than me. And she told me she was the only child. Turned out she got 9 brothers and sisters. I mean, she just... She told me that her family was Muslims, but it turned out that her father was a Muslim, but her mother was a Christian. They had one of those kind of marriages. And it also come to find out that she abused her children. She pulled a gun on one of her children. She's a very bad person.
Wow, so what finally happened here, Taalik?
Well, she wanted to throw me out in the snow because I wasn't. And see, she did that on purpose. This was the coldest day in Toledo ever. In 2013, that was one of the coldest days.
It was,
yeah. Yeah, in Toledo. And she said, "You got to go. You got to go." And I'm like, "Well, it's snowing. I don't care. You a demon. You evil." And so what happened was I had to try to be smart, and I tried to calm her down. And what happened was I told her, we could still be cool. We could still be friends. I could rent one of her rooms, the room that she had available, because the daughter that was originally in the house, she escaped. I always say she escaped the slave plantation because that's really what happened. That young girl got up one day and jumped in the car and took off. It's sort of she sort of have like a cult thing going on with her family, and she got all these daughters. There's no men in the house. It's nothing but daughters, and all of them brainwashed to this Islam, her form of Islam. And that's what she was trying to do to me. She wanted me to drink. She wanted me to smoke. She wanted me to be part of her religious cult. And I told her I don't drink, I don't smoke. I don't believe in God at all. So I don't even know why this woman wanted me to even come. I don't even know why she wanted to marry somebody like me, because I told her from the get-go, from the beginning, that's not what I'm about. I don't do that. And I told her from the get-go, I'm not into the sex thing because I'm not feeling it. I'm doing bad here. I can't find a job. I'm doing bad with my family. I'm not into it. I'm not feeling it.
Right.
But she tried to. Well, she tried to force. She wanted to throw me out into the snow, but I was able to talk her, feed the greed part of her mind, telling her I could rent a room. When I get on my feet, I could pay her, $500-$600 a month for that room, and I wouldn't even, because I would be driving a truck. I wouldn't even be, I wouldn't even be in town most of the time. I'd just be there for 3 days out of the month, and I give you $600. And so she liked, she liked the sound of that, I guess. And so they bought me some time. The weather was able to clear up, and I got the hell out of Dodge. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, she just didn't let me get out. I didn't know my money was stolen yet, but I figured just in case she pulled a number on me. She don't have nothing really of value, but just in case she pulled a number on me, I took the keys to her car, which was the only set, and I took the urn of her deceased son. I didn't want to do that, but she didn't have nothing else of value. Now, if she didn't do anything, I would be happy to put all that stuff, mail it to her or whatever. I get that back to her. But when I began to examine my things, she stole my money. She stole my Walmart bath towels. She stole an expensive coat that one of her cousins or somebody gave me. Did not give her, gave me directly. And a Michael Jackson hat that I had.
Wow.
Yeah, she stole all that. And after I got away with her, the finale was I had found a job driving a truck. And I had befriended the daughter that I was telling you about that left that house. I had befriended that daughter, and we both was trying to help each other get off our feet. And I had found a job driving a truck. So I was on the East Coast. But this woman went and filed a false police report and told the police I was stalking her, and had the police in Toledo looking for me. And I was on the East Coast going up and down the East Coast. The trucking company I was with barely goes to to Ohio. They basically travel up and down I-95. So I'm going up and down I-95, and she got the Toledo Police Department looking for me, saying I was stalking her. I'm not even in town. Now, mind you, I'm not even thinking about what this woman actually done to me. She was very verbally abusive, very nasty. And like I say, I didn't really think about myself being a rape victim, because I did tell this woman no. I told her no even before I even moved in and resided with her. I was not interested in no sex with her. And the reason why she can say that I'm impotent or whatever, which I'm not, she took advantage of it until I responded. That's one of the reasons why I couldn't respond, because you have to, especially for a male, you have to get yourself involved in it. You just can't just up and so she had to mess with me in order to get me to respond to her like that.
Right.
And like I said, I don't mind. I didn't even think about this woman But now she's on the internet trying to embarrass me. She got, um, she's telling people my birth name. Taalik Ibn'rad is my name that I chose in 2007. I legally changed my name in 2007. But she's telling people my birth name and of course Taalik Ibn'rad. She's telling people on the internet how she raped me, how she stole my money, and how she called the police on me. All these dirty things she done. And like I told you, I didn't even think about that I was raped, but I did. And she said, she's telling the people that it was supposed to be a sexless marriage. She's telling them that. So I said, because I told her, no, I'm not interested.
Yep.
And so now she's on the internet embarrassing me, talking about I'm chemically castrated, I suffer erectile dysfunction. Yes, because I'm having a problem because I do not want you. And I told you, lady, I did not want you.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm calling.
So how do you know she's on the air? So anyway, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, so I'm just calling trying to get information because I was looking up on the internet and the state of Ohio says that you have up to 20 years that you can report a rape. And I want to.
But the thing about it is, the thing of it is, you really got to have evidence. Like if you had gone and had a rape kit done, or right now your word. I mean, I believe you. But if it goes to court, they're not the police. They're not going to believe you. It's going to be a he said she said type of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's going to say she didn't do it, and you're saying she did it. So since you don't have any real evidence of it, except if you have a statement stating, like if you saved it in a text or email, or if you have a written word from her saying, I raped him, or I got dick from him or something, you have a statement stating that, but it has to be actually written by her.
Well,
it can't be something you said. So,
well, she's on the internet.
Yeah, that's the thing. She shouldn't be putting things on the internet.
Yeah. Well, she's saying, my question would be, okay, she's saying, how would she know if I'm impotent or suffer erectile dysfunction? How would she know unless she saw my penis and know how I respond? How would she know that?
Because you could have told her. And then she would tell it on the internet. You could have said, I have a sex problem, or, you could have told her anything too. So, there's no way. But on the other hand, just putting all that stuff on the internet, I can have you talk to one of our staff that works with legal things that would be able to help you legally, understand the law, what your rights are, and all that kind of stuff, if you want me to do that. Okay. Now, I can't guarantee. In fact, it won't happen anymore today. It's too late in the day, with New Year's being tomorrow.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, everybody's off. So I can't guarantee that everybody will get with you till Monday.
Okay.
But I will make sure that if that's what you want, I can make sure that somebody calls you, Monday.
Okay, that's fine.
About it. And the other thing is, let's see, what was I going to say? We do have counseling services. If you feel like, you want to see a counselor, it's free. A few sessions, that would be available to you as well.
Okay.
If you feel like you want it. If you don't, that's fine. I understand,
Yeah.
Not everybody does. Because I know it's much harder for men than women, because, society expects women to get raped, but you don't think about men being raped,
No.
So, if you want that aspect, I can make sure that they talk to you about that as well.
So, I have a question. So, how is it that somebody... Okay, how is it somebody like Bill Cosby and these other high-profile guys, and these women are accusing them of rape from 20, 30 years ago? How are they able to... and there's no rape kits or nothing?
That's a good question. I don't know unless only thing is, if you've got 20 women, same thing, then it makes it suspicious. Then they have to delve into it, like that. I can't think of the one that's going on now. I heard on the news today where that lady got arrested.
I know. Yeah.
Training all these girls. They had these children, saying it, but I get it. I know what you mean. That's a very good question. That's really good. And I'm not sure how to answer that. But you know what? Because they'll be able to help you more with that thing.
Okay.
And you're very good at talking, so that's good. Let me get your name again. Spell it, write it down if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Everything is confidential. We don't do anything with it except share with staff and then help you out. So tell me your name again, Taalik.
Yeah, it's Taalik. That's Taalik. And it's Ibn.
In your last name?
Yeah, Ibn'rad, IBNRAD.
IBN, N is in Nancy?
Yes.
RAD.
Right.
And what's your phone number, Taalik?
419-270-6665.
And you live in the Toledo area?
No, not no longer. I live out of state.
Okay. Oh, okay. You're not even here in Toledo.
No, I just kept the number.
Okay. Where do you live? Maybe I need to direct you to that area then.
I live in St. Louis, Missouri.
You live in where, Missouri?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, spell it for me, can you?
Yeah, St. Louis, Missouri, the Arch.
Oh, St. Louis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What's your zip code? Give me your zip code.
63136.
All right, Taalik. Let me see what I can do.
Okay.
Like I say, it probably won't be Monday, but I will make sure that I find the right connection for you, and maybe it'll be sooner because I will get on it right now as soon as I hang up.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome, Taalik. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you called.
Thank you. All right.
Bye for now.
Have a happy New Year.
You too, Taalik.
All right. Bye-bye.
Your living room, as long as it's around your home. Send love to Brother Tyler, but after all is said and done, too bad and go to Louisiana, you're the one. We're here, I can't tell a man not to defend himself.